Finland against the USA for the right to face Germany in the final match this evening, I should say. Netherlands against Gibraltar or Poland. Who will it be? Dyson Parody and Dylan duo against Krzysztof Kciuk and Krzysztof Ratajski. Our commentary team, Rod Harrington and Rod Stern.
Well, that was quite a good start. What an intro. And Gibraltar off to an absolute flyer against the Poles. Kciuk and Ratajski against Parody and duo.
83.
Yeah, not a bad start there from the Gibraltars, and he's in there again. That's 4, and a good strong action.
100.
As Dyson, I mean, they've been playing really well, these two, Rod. We've had them on the tour now and again when they can get over. And they're two good players from Gibraltar, but they just haven't had perhaps the money and that to really get the experience on the tour. And if they did, certainly they would be a lot better.
Well, they're both at the qualifying school, neither with much success, but they're coming out playing some darts here. 9 darts thrown, 60 left. Dylan duo, in many ways best known for playing at the World Championship in 2010 and not winning a leg against Vincent van der Voort, but they'd have won a few legs if they'd thrown like that.
Double top for 11 dart would have been the best leg of the day. We've already had one 12 darter, and there's the second 12 dart of the afternoon, and what a great start that is. You can see the emotion in the guys from Gibraltar, the little island just off of southern Spain, and certainly they are off to a flyer.
100.
The two Krzysztofs representing Poland. Kciuk has been at the World Championship before, and Ratajski, who's the older, 36, has won several events in Europe, so they're no fools either.
I don't think there's many fools in all of darts at the moment, to be quite honest, Rodders. The standard that we keep seeing, and we keep seeing it improving as well. And certainly as we go forward, this World Cup can only grow and get a lot better and a lot bigger.
Sorry, Rod, I was just going to say the Dutch are the other team in the group, and Michael van Gerwen and Raymond van Barneveld. I think everyone looking forward to seeing them in action tonight.
60.
Off the back of the tremendous World Championship for both players, but both players in the end were done for by Phil Taylor.
Yeah, you're right. And what an evening the darts we've got tonight. And you can see Dylan really up for this. I mean, he really is. Looks an angry man when he's hitting the big scores. He's turning round and snarling. So as I said, yeah, live on Sky Sport tonight, 7 o'clock. All the big guns come out to play.
85.
This is another good leg from Gibraltar, leaving 81 after 12 darts thrown, and currently averaging 115.
99.
Goodness.
Gibraltar, you require 81.
Well, they can't keep that up, but I'm interested to see what they do finish up with. It's certainly the best performance of the round so far. Well, we'll have to go 12 pull here with the Poles on a finish.
Well, yes, you're right. He had to go for it because Poland were on the shot. If they hadn't have been on the shot, then he wouldn't have gone. That's why he checked the scores. So now Poland to get the first leg on the board. And he's missed a big number. So now he can't go out. So 3 clear darts at 43, 2 at the double. Is he going to go 11 for the 16s? Oh no, it looks like 3 for double top. He wants double top. 10s now. A big chance for a 2-leg to nil lead, so they've let the Polish back in.
Well, that was a mistake. Double 16 for some Polish polish on the doubles. 1 apiece. Well, it should have been 2-0, Rod, shouldn't it? And funny old game. They've dominated totally, and yet it's 1-1.
98.
Well, that's the thing, Rodders. you know, when you're scoring heavy, you've got to take the chances, because you let teams in, and that's when they punish you. And that's been what's happening all afternoon. I mean, we've seen some great darts. The last two games, the quality of those last two games, especially the Canadian game against the Swedish, for me, was unbelievable.
Yeah, we shouldn't fail to mention the other game that you were referring to and alluding to, Rod, the Japanese performance against Austria. Tremendous narrow win, 5-4 for the Japanese over the Austrians.
60.
Well, Gibraltar, they threw first in the match, so they hold the throw. They obviously can't lose, but it is holding on to that throw. Keep the pressure on your opponents. And although Dylan weren't too happy with the ton there, I can assure him that the ton was pretty solid in a pairs match.
Well, Parody gone off the boil a little bit. So it's up to the Gibraltar duo.
Well, you always have to have someone who takes the lead, and certainly at the moment, Dylan is the one, and as I've said that, he's the one who's missed, and they're unlucky. And you can see how tight they were on the side of that treble 20, but they're in the fives. But certainly, you know, as I said, it looks like Dylan has taken the leadership in the match, and what happens, he's just got to pat Dyson on the shoulder and say, come on, don't worry about that bad score, let's keep going. You know, we'll get chances and we'll take them out.
Well, they've all played in the World Cup before as pairs, these four players, and none of us won a match yet. Gibraltar in 2010 lost to Russia. Last year lost to Denmark. The Poles were in 2010, lost to New Zealand. So one of these pairs is going to break their World Cup duck here in Hamburg. It won't be Poland if they keep finding the fives instead of the 20s. So 111 for Gibraltar to regain the lead.
And you kind of feel he'll get 6 darts from here. Well, he wants tops to get out 8 and 3. And I tend to, if you're going to miss it, you'd have rather had that dart go high to leave double top to the double 10s if you split that and start chasing the fives. But he wants another treble 20. I said, well, he was close there, hadn't hit the deflection on the flight. May have got a chance at the 170. The double 10 now for Gibraltar for a 2-1 lead. Said chasing up to the fives.
Well, that has been sprayed high, wide, and not very handsome. And that's the wrong double. So they'll come back to double 10 if they come back, because the Poles
only require 38.
The Krzysztofs. Ratajski wanting double 19, now wanting exactly 19, so 3 leaves double 8.
And
Poland, having been 1 down and looking odds on to go 2 down, a 2-1 up.
Game on.
Yeah, missed doubles by Gibraltar have caused them to be the 2-1 down. Could easily be 3 legs to 0 up. And we talk about favourite doubles, Rodders. You know, everybody loves that double top, but the double 10, it is a good double on the right-hand side. But if you split it, the fives route is a panic route, as I call it. And certainly, on that leg, it hurt Gibraltar. And Poland punished them for it and lead 2 legs to 1.
Well, probably a little bit disappointed with that, having plonked the first one right in the middle of the treble 20.
45.
Well, they started explosively, but the firework has fizzled out as far as Gibraltar are concerned.
Well, they had a 12-dart first leg and then scored really well in the second leg and missed doubles. And it's gradually gone downhill. I mean, they were on 115 average at one time, now down at 78. They've just got to get it back, and perhaps that's the start of getting it back.
Well, bearing in mind who's in the group, the Netherlands, this is a crucial game for these two. You would expect the Netherlands to beat both of these teams. And that means, effectively, Rod, this is a knockout tie between Gibraltar and Poland, isn't it, to reach the last 16? That's how important it is.
With Barney and Van Gerwen, you know, as we say, we're all tipping them to, if not win it, be around there in the final. But there's probably 4 or 5 teams where you could realistically make a case that they're going to win this World Cup. Well, Dylan can't go out on this, but what we've got to do, we've got to set it up for him. And again, like Dyson, they're hitting a lot of 5s, Rodders. They're just pulling the darts over to the left-hand side. And we talk about don't miss the big numbers, but it's so important, especially in a pairs game.
Well, 97, so treble 19. Yeah, great one. Well, there's your setup. In capital letters, Rod, wasn't it? Perfect setup.
Absolutely brilliant. And what I've noticed with Dyson here, his darts are going, that's a great third dart, but his darts are pulling to the left. He's been hitting a lot of 5s and treble 5s, and he hit the 7s there. But Poland, double top, double 10. Oh, that's a wild one. Chasing the doubles round the dartboard. Oh, and he's missed that, so he's let Gibraltar in. It's just a little chance that they need to get back in this game.
Well, duo for the pair from Gibraltar, double 9. Ooh, well, that almost bust. Well, what a mess. What a mess.
Poland, you require 10.
But he might have half a chance of coming back. This is no guarantee. It's double 5. Certainly no guarantee now. Look at Krzysztof Kciuk.
No score.
He goes bust.
Gibraltar, you require 4.
Well, if you're going to miss, that was the perfect dart to miss, but what you do with the second, you kind of over-pitch it and aim at the flights, and then you get deflection in. But now, well, Dyson can't see the double. He's either going to go to the left or the right. Chooses to go to the right. What a tough dart this is, and there's a great camera angle. That's what he could see, so he could actually see most of that double.
Required 10.
Well, that's a smile of frustration, really. Well, he pitched it high. And in it goes. Took known as the thumb, and thumbs up for the finish.
Game on.
And you can see what a good dart that was. The 2 flights were covering all but a ½ inch in the middle of that double. And when your opponent hits it with the last dart, it always hurts. And for some reason, it hurts more than what the first dart, because you're always thinking, come on, you've missed 2, missed the third. But certainly now at 3-1 down, and after that first leg, you'd have never said that this was going to go this way. But now the Poles have really got the run on the Gibraltars here, Rodders, and you know, stay straight from here.
Well, they should win from here, shouldn't they? No doubt about that.
80.
Well, now then. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Well, they were sitting perfectly, and he made no mistake. Terrific stuff, because they were getting a right old battering in the first leg and a half, weren't they, the Poles, Rod? And they nicked that second leg and they've not looked back.
Yeah, they certainly have. Certainly confident now. A little bit of a snatchy throw, but it's working.
85.
So all he's got to do is hit 1 treble with every 3 darts, and they're going to get a shot at the double first. Puts the pressure on Dyson here, needs to find the treble. Unlucky with the 2 darts, but advantage to Poland now for a 4-1 lead. Doesn't need to take this out, and this is where we say, play for your partner. If you'd hit the treble, don't go for that treble. 13, and he's not done that, so kind of let Gibraltar back in the leg.
Poland to require 111.
Oh, treble 17 he wants now for the tops. 14's now Oh, and what a mistake that is.
Require 107.
May only give Poland one dart of the double. So now Dyson, if he doesn't take it out, make sure you leave your partner a shot. And that's exactly what he's done. So now the pressure is on Poland, and this could get Gibraltar back in the leg if he doesn't take this out. But he's hit the treble 17, double 8 for a 4-1 lead.
Nail-biting stuff.
69. Gibraltar
Pulled
require
inside.
30.
Well, the two Krzysztofs were millimetres away from going 4-1 up. Now, duo
26.
misses.
Poland, you require 4.
Well, left him double 15, which is a bad double. So Dyson actually miscounted, but it doesn't matter. Double is a double. Come the crucial part of the leg. So down double 1, just below that. That's a good guide. And that's why 4-1 up. Poland lead Gibraltar. And we've said before that after that first leg, the 12-dart leg for Gibraltar, and then the way they scored in the second, you thought they were going to push on and win, and now they find themselves 4 legs to 1 down. Well, Poland let them off there, but Gibraltar didn't take advantage of it. So, and this, well, he's not punished him either. So a chance here for Gibraltar, but they need a 140. They need to start hitting the treble.
85.
Winners play Holland tonight. Losers will play their final group game against the Dutch tomorrow.
Well, certainly 81s and 85s are not going to get them through this game. They've got to start keeping the darts straight.
40.
That's going to help Gibraltar. See, that has just caught as it's come in. That's why we say perhaps go for the 19s, take the big target.
125.
That's what you do. You have to punish your opponents, and that's exactly what Dyson's done on that throw.
Well, it's just the first step in a long road back, though, for Gibraltar. Ratajski looking to rack up the second 180 in a match. That's one apiece. Kciuk hit one earlier. That rattles the cage of the Gibraltars. Well, it could be all over in a couple of darts here, Rod.
45.
Well, 3 darts.
Poland will require 90.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. Does he go for the treble 20 or does he go for bullseye 25? He's gone straight for the treble 20, so he might not even get a dart at the bullseye. We talk about percentages. The percentage was 25 or bullseye, so now
76.
Dyson Parody now.
106.
This is a make or break shot for him and his country. He's going to get 1 dart. I can't believe that he's thrown and hit the odd number. You know, you aim for the middle wire on the 6 and the 10. That is a real bad dart.
76.
Yeah,
Poland
he was going to miss. He had to miss low, not high, didn't he, Rod? You're right. Double 8 then for the match. Ratajski has missed all 3. To be fair, that third dart wasn't far away.
Require 30.
Well, double 15.
Well, again, Dyson Parody's leaving bad doubles, and again, double 4. This time, he hits the double 4. It gets him back in the game. The Polish 3 clear darts to win the match. And certainly got Dyson out of jail, did Dylan there. And now that was against the throw, so they're back in the game, and certainly they've got to up their scoring here, Rodders. They're not just, like the first 2 legs were brilliant, but since then, It's gone off the boil.
41.
Well, Krzysztof Ratajski missed 3 darts at double 8. They've still got the throw in the 8th leg, the Poles. But are we to see a twist in the tail here on the opening afternoon of the World Cup of Darts? Much better.
125.
Parody.
Good straight ton, but the advantage with Gibraltar. Dylan now needs to find some trebles, and does with his last dart. A good last dart. Keeps him in the leg, keeps him in the match.
Well, between them, they've had 2 maximums, the Poles, 1 apiece.
140.
Well, a lot of pressure here. Parody. That's the way to respond. It's a tour event in Gibraltar at the end of June this year, and
120.
a little run here from the Gibraltar team would be good news for darts in the area. He was unlucky there, Rob, wasn't he?
Yeah, and that could have hurt him big time because, oh, and now it's happened to the Polish, so... But that's a great last dart. That 1 dart on the 4 could cost Gibraltar this match, because Dylan here could have been come back wanting only 55, and he's hit the 5 again, so he ain't going to get a dart at a double. So Poland return to the dartboard, 2 clear darts at a double to wrap this first round match up.
Well, Ratajski's missed a couple for the match, and double 8 was the one he missed 3 at before, and he's missed a 4th now.
Gibraltar requires 72.
Chuck's the man with the World Championship experience, but the opportunities haven't fallen to him. Another 16, another single 16. Oh my goodness, well, it's okay. 24 left. It's not catastrophic, it's hardly ideal. He is going to get a dart at double.
48.
Well, he's angry with himself because he should have been having the dart at double 16s. He's got his range, he's got his length. So now double 8 now to finally wrap the match up for the Polish, and it's exactly what he's done. Gibraltar kicked off the game flying, but it's the Polish that go on, and they will face Netherlands this evening. They win 5 legs to 2.